Hey guys, what's up? It's Danielle. So welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have another cash envelope stuffing for you. And I am back in my Kate Spade Wellesley, which, as you may or may not know, I use as a wallet. Yeah, I just decided I missed it so much, and I was like, I want to use it. I love it. So anyways, I will get into that in just a minute, but we are working with $230 today. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that makes 230. So this is a little bit more cash than I had originally intended to take out, but I wanted to, first of all, fill out my emergency fund. I mentioned this before, but this actually was a really big help when I was unemployed at the end of last year into a little bit of this year. So I can't really knock it because it did help me out, and I don't think I will ever be without two different emergency funds, one that's cash and the other one that just stays in my accounts, because again, that helped immensely. So for that, I'm going to be putting in $28 because I was already at $9.72. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 10, 20. So now I have a full 1,000 in here, which is really exciting, because I did not think I was going to be able to build it back up this quickly. But things have been a little different, and I'm not spending as much money as I used to. I switched some things around, which I have mentioned before to you guys, and also I changed some stuff like my car insurance provider, so I'm not spending nearly as much as I was just overall. So that is completely done. I am super stoked that there's $1,000 in there. Now I would like to work on month ahead and then move into cash savings. So I've mentioned this before, but I kind of feel like the way that I approached this beforehand was just all over the place. You know, I was doing stuff like, oh, let me put $1 in here, let me put $1 in there. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that. It's just, it took me forever to get anywhere, and it's not fun. So, excuse me, I basically decided to focus more so on one, sinking fund at a time, and we'll see how that pans out. But I'll show you guys what I have in here for my categories. So I have groceries, gas, pet care, personal, dining out, household, miscellaneous, and savings. So these are the dollar bills that I still had at the end of last week. And I'm going to be putting these right here into my month ahead, just so I can get that started. So right now I'm only doing the $1 challenge, and I don't want to go too hard with my challenges because I've done that in the past and it becomes kind of stressful. Like, money is already stressful in my opinion. We don't need to add to it. All right, so for groceries, we are going to be doing 50. So 20, 40, and then 50. And you guys know the drill. Excuse me, that goes right into the wallet because it is getting used technically today. I'm filming this at like 3 in the morning. Then I decided to use gas. Like, I decided to start using cash for gas again, only because I enjoy it, if I'm being honest. So I'm only gonna do 25 bucks, and I'm trying to think. I still have half a tank left right now. So I don't think I'm gonna put it, you know what, I am gonna put it in here. I don't like to be without gas money. So basically I have been driving less because where I work is closer to home, thank God. So I'm gonna take this 10, I'm gonna exchange it. But yeah, I've thoroughly been enjoying that aspect where it's like I don't have nearly as much money, or I don't have to spend nearly as much money, excuse me, on gas. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then this goes in here. This is kind of like a blessing and a curse because it's like, there have been times where I was like, you know what? I just want to like grab all this cash and just spend all of it. The good thing is that it's harder to spend when it's cash versus like if it's in your account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's kind of nice, unless you're going to like physical stores, which I don't really make time to do that anymore, aside from like when I buy groceries or if I'm out with my boyfriend. So I probably will not touch this until next week, but I like to just have it in there regardless. Okay, pets is going to get 25 as well. So 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is for their litter. I bought a new litter for my kitties like last week, and it's corn-based. It's a little bit more expensive, but it works better than what I was using, and I feel better like buying it just because my cats aren't inhaling as much dust. So yeah, but anyways, personal, I'm not gonna end up stuffing. Dining out, I am. My boyfriend and I go out basically every weekend. So I am budgeting for that, and I'm gonna put 30 bucks in there. We do alternate like who pays. So depending on where we are, what we're grabbing, he'll pay and then I'll pay, and like we just kind of switch back and forth. But excuse me. Anyways, that is all that I'm putting in my actual wallet. And then I have, I have this left. So 20, 40, 50, 60, excuse me, 70, 1, and 2. This is going to go in my month ahead. I don't know why I didn't start with that. Probably because I had it at the end of my list. So, excuse me. Kind of exciting. I have what, like 75 bucks now in my month ahead. I got a little ways to go, but that's okay. That is perfectly okay. All right. Now, other things, excuse me, that I'm saving for vacation. Specifically, I am saving for when I go to Korea with my family and my boyfriend in 2 years. And then my boyfriend wants to go to Disney World and Orlando and I mean, I'm not going to save cash for that explicitly, but, you know, if I end up with extra, I'll put it in here. Or like, this will be like vacation spending money or something like that. But basically, we're going to be able to save some money just because my mom still has a timeshare that she's actually had since I was a little kid, believe it or not. So we'll be able to save some money in that regard. And then tattoos is a big one. I am planning on getting more tattoos this year. And it's just a matter of when I decide to do it, because it's been on my radar for, I think it's been 3 years since I've gotten tattoos, but I definitely want some more. So anyways, there's other priorities that I have right now. Like, I'm starting up with school again, so I gotta be paying my tuition and all that fun stuff. So I'm trying to just be a little bit smarter with my moolah, you know. But anyways, I thought I would share that. I'm not gonna be putting anything in here for right now, just because it's all in my wallet basically. So anyways, that is all that I have for you guys for today. I'm super stoked though, because I already have $1,000 in my emergency fund. So that's squared away. Now I just need to focus on the rest. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll talk to you on my next video. Bye guys.